Good morning, students. So we are discussing our first lesson, okay, that is division and multiplication of integers, okay. So in last class what we have discussed about division of integers, okay. Here we have discussed division properties also, okay. So today in this class what we'll discuss about simplification of equation, okay. So here you see division of integer. Last class we have discussed. So in this class, simplification of numerical expression we'll discuss, okay. So you see here in some expressions all the operation we have to do simultaneously, okay. All the that means division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, all operations are given in that means in one example, okay. Then what we have to do, which one we have to do first, okay, and which that means sequence is there, okay, whether we have to do division first, whether multiplication, addition, subtraction, okay. To know that one rule is there, okay, Podmas rule is there. Podmas rule is there, okay. So you see here I have written there, okay. So to know this Bodmas rule you have to know, okay, this Bodmas rule, this expression you see here, okay. So 30 minus this bracket given minus 10 plus 5 plus minus 1 minus 4 into 6, okay. So in this that means example minus plus into all are there, okay. So which one you have to do first, okay, how to know? So for that you should know Bodmas rule, okay. So in this Bodmas rule, B indicates what? B means brackets, okay. B means brackets. After that, O is what? Off. O means off. Off means some powers are there, okay. In higher classes you will get all this, okay. Now you don't have to know about this operation, okay. In higher class you will get about this. Just O means off, you remember, okay. After that, D comes from division, okay. After M is multiplication, okay. A means addition, and S stands for what? Subtraction, okay. S stands for subtraction, okay. So in this sequence you have to do the operation, okay. First, if bracket is there, bracket, the inside bracket works bracket, that means the inside the bracket operation we have to do first. After that, division we have to do. After that, multiplication. After that, addition. After that, subtraction. In this sequence we have to do, okay. So in this bracket you see three types of bracket is there. And in this example you can see here this rounded bracket. This one is also called first bracket. This one is curly bracket. This is also called second bracket. And this is, you see, this one called square bracket, okay. And this is called also third bracket, okay. Three types of bracket is there. This one first bracket, okay. You can say first bracket or round bracket, round bracket, okay. And this one you see, this one curly bracket or second bracket, you can see, okay. Second bracket or curly bracket, okay. And this last one you see, this one square bracket or third bracket, you can say third bracket or square bracket, okay. So first we have to do the operation of this bracket first, after that second, after that third, okay. Serially we have to do like this. First we have to do the works inside this bracket. After that we have to do the works inside this bracket. At last we have to do the works inside this bracket, okay. So after that division we have to do, after multiplication, after that addition and subtraction. And one thing is there in this example, you see here one bar is given, that is called bar or vincula. This sign is called inside some numerical expression. This bar, if bar is there, this is called bar or vinculum. This is called bar or vinculum. When bar or vinculum is there, this works we have to do first. Okay, this the downside, that means the downside is there, this works we do first. Okay, when vinculum is there, so this operation you have to keep in mind. Okay, again some rules are there. Okay, so whenever you do some operations, when removing brackets, okay, here brackets are there. Okay, when we solve this, simplify this example, we have to remove the brackets. When you remove the brackets, two things you have to remember. Okay, so first thing is what, if the bracket precedes with positive sign, plus sign, then we can remove the brackets without changing the sign that is inside this bracket. Okay, that means you see here this example, you see 7 plus bracket given 8 minus 4 plus 2. So outside of this bracket plus sign is there. Okay, this bracket precedes with this plus sign. Okay, so for simplification, when you remove this bracket, then what we have to do, we can remove this bracket without changing the sign of these insides. Okay, digits. So 7, if you remove this bracket, what will happen? 7 plus 8 minus 4 is there and plus 2 is there. Okay, so we don't have to change the sign. Okay, so next point you have to keep in mind. Second point, you see, if the bracket precedes with negative sign, okay, then to remove the bracket, we have to change the positive sign into negative sign and negative sign into positive sign. Okay, so you see here in this example, same example we have taken, but here before bracket we have this negative sign is there. Okay, so here positive sign was there, so here negative sign is there. So now to remove this bracket, in simplification, what we have to do, inside this bracket, this positive symbol we have to change into negative sign, and this negative sign we have to change into positive sign. Okay, so you see here 7, okay, minus is there, so 8 is nothing means 1, positive, so positive sign we have to change with negative sign, and 4 minus is there, we have to 8 plus, and 2 is plus, so we have to do it minus. Okay, so like this we have to do. So this much how much will come, the simplification we have to do. Okay, this much will later. Okay, later we will do all this, but these two main point you should have to know. Okay, so whenever you remove brackets, if the bracket precedes with positive sign, then we can remove the bracket without changing the sign. Okay, if the bracket precedes with negative sign, then we have to remove the bracket by changing the sign of the digits inside the bracket. Okay, that means positive sign will change into negative and negative sign will change into positive sign. Okay, now you see here some examples we will do. Okay, okay, now you see here in your exercise 1.3. okay, from there I have taken these examples. Okay, if I do these examples I will solve, then remaining you can do easily. Okay, so first one you see here, first one example I have taken 64 divided by 16 into minus 3 plus 2. Okay, this one will simplify. Okay, so 64 divided by 16 into minus 3 plus 2. So first which operation will do? Division. Okay, Bodmas rule, in Bodmas rule. Okay, which one is coming first? Division is coming first. Okay, so division will do first. Okay, so 64 divided by 4, how much it will be? 4. 64 4 the 16 4 the 64. Okay, so 4 will come into. Okay, so this operation we have to do first, division. Okay, so after that into minus 3 plus 2. Okay, so after that, after division, what is there? BODMAS, multiplication is there after division. Okay, So we have to do multiplication. Okay, addition and multiplication is there. Okay, first we have to do addition and multiplication. So multiplication we have to do first. So 4 into minus 3, that means minus 12. So plus into minus what? Minus. Multiplication property we got earlier. Okay, multiplication of integer, plus into minus, minus, and this is plus 2. That means minus 12 plus 2, that means minus 10. Okay, like this we have to simplify. Okay, so next example you see here. Second example, what I have taken, 6 divided by 3 minus 2 and bar or vinculum you can say. Okay, so this one we will simplify. Okay, so 6 divided by 3 minus 2 vinculum. Okay, so vinculum is there, this operation we have to do first. Okay, so 6 divided by 3 minus 2, what? 1. So 6 divided by 1 equal to what? 6. Okay, so this one we have simplified. Next, third number you see. Okay, third number what we have taken, bracket is there, minus 15 plus, second bracket starts 4 divided by, okay, so 4 divided by 4 divided by minus 1 minus 3. Okay, so again second bracket ends here, this vinculum is there. Okay, bar is there, into 6, third bracket ends, sorry. Okay, now we can see minus 15 plus, second bracket starts here, or curly bracket you can say, 4 divided by minus 1 minus 3 bar, second brackets end, into 6 and third brackets end. Okay, so this one we will simplify. So how step by step we do, you see here. First we will write this one. Okay, minus 15 plus 4 divided by minus 1 minus 3 bar into 6. Okay, so equal to minus 15 plus, second bracket is there, which one operation we have to do first? This vinculum is there, this bar we have to do this one first. 4 divided by minus 1 minus 3. Okay, so you see here minus 1, we will remove this first bracket first, minus 1 minus 3. Okay, so why minus 3 we have written this one? You know, this bracket is there. Okay, before bracket what sign is there? Negative sign is there. Okay, and inside this bracket 3 is what? Positive. Before 3 nothing means what? Positive sign is there. So before bracket minus sign is there, so whenever you remove this bracket, this positive sign we have to change with this negative sign. Okay, so now this bar is given and into 6. Okay, second brackets ends here. Okay, and third bracket ends here. Now you see here, next step, minus 15 plus 4 divided by, we will do this much first. Okay, minus 1 minus 3, what? Minus 4. Okay, minus 4, whenever you write negative integers, bracket have to give, into 6. Okay, so minus 15 plus 4 divided by minus 4. What you see here? Divisor and dividend, one is positive, one is negative. So quotient what will get? Quotient will be negative. So quotient will be negative or not? In division properties you got, if divisor and divisor is positive and dividend is negative, one is positive, one is negative, then our quotient what will get? Quotient will get negative. Okay, so 4 divided by 4, what? 1, but one is positive, one is negative, that means what we will get? Minus 1. Okay, that means what we will get? Minus 1 into 6. Okay, so next you see here, bracket starts, okay, minus 15. Now we'll remove this bracket, okay. So before bracket what sign is there? Positive sign is there, okay. So this minus 1 is there, we don't have to send the sign, sense the sign, so minus 1 will come here, okay. Wait, before doing that, this is positive and multiplication is there, okay. So multiplication we have to do first. Minus 15 plus minus 1 into 6, this multiplication is there, we have to do first. Minus 1 into 6, okay, minus, okay, this one will be what? Minus 6, okay. So equal to how much it will become? Minus 15 plus sign is there, so whenever we will remove this bracket now, so before bracket positive sign is there, this one positive sign is there, okay. So we don't have to change the sign, so negative minus 6 is there, so minus 6 will write here, okay. So what you see here, minus 15 minus 6, that means minus how much? 21, minus 21. So this is our simplification, okay. So answer is minus 21, okay. Okay, so now from this second exercise, from this second number, okay, practice you do, okay. Total 15 examples are given, okay. All these practice you do, okay. So in this class that much only, okay. Thank you.